So AlphaOmegaSin did a video entitled Women Video Game Characters Given a Realistic Makeover rant. Now, he brought up some good points. A link to his videos in the description box below, ladies and gentlemen, alright? I mean, you saw the pictures in the beginning of this video. And the irony from the very context of the video is, well, or I should say the images, not the video, is that when you look at all the fighting characters, it actually makes sense to the way that they look in the fighting game because, well, if you look at a real female boxer or a real female MMA fighter, then the body type does fit. Again, remember, we're not talking about the outfit that they're wearing, just the body type that is being represented by said female. And then when you look at say the RPG-based characters, Tifa, Riku, and I cannot pronounce her name, but the chick from Ocarina of Time, when you look at them, it actually makes sense that they're lean and fit as well. And the reason why I say this is because when you look at the world that they live in, it's not like you and I get in a car, go somewhere. They have to walk somewhere. They have to literally go from one city to another city by traveling. Yes, some of these games, worlds may allow you to travel by horse or even a chocobo or some other type of animal-based transportation. But nonetheless, you're still going to run into monsters in these worlds. And literally, you're going to be fighting to survive. So it makes sense in the context of the game that the majority of the people are lean and fit based around that very concept. I mean, if reality was like Final Fantasy fucking 10, alright, at least in the context of where they live and how they travel, then the real world would have a lot less heavyset and obese people. So there's that within of itself. Now we look at somebody like Cortana, who was created. She was created the way that she was. So that's just the simple context. If you want a robot to look another way, make your own fucking robot. Don't try to make the creator of said robot do it another way that fits with your ideology. Now, if we're talking about an alien race, which no, Cortana is not an alien within of itself, at least according to my research, because I've never played a Halo game within of itself. But nonetheless, let's just bear with the idea. Let's say that Cortana was an alien race, alright? Then that still doesn't mean that humanity has the right to tell this alien, intelligent alien, of what she or it or he should look like in representation of their body. Alright? Now, as opposed to the chick in the bikini from GTA 5, we could iterate that she's a supermodel, and ironically, we've actually had supermodels that are actually like the right side. Now, it's almost as if the article within of itself that these images come from, parody or not, is basically trying to iterate that, hey, if you look like the chick on the right side, you're A-okay. If you look like the chick on the left side, fuck you. If you're bigger than the chick on the right side, fuck you as well. I mean, women and men are both diverse in body types. So now, let's just jump, because I could sit here and I could go on and on and on and explain this shit. But you know what? I think the easiest way to show you the different body types is to show you people that actually cosplay. And yes, cosplay for the very images, and I've also added some extra images of characters that were not talked about to show you the diversity of the female body types representing and obviously playing these video games. Alright, so like I said, we're gonna show you cosplay from characters that were representations of the actual images, and I've also added a few others like Shauna here and Dart from The Legend of Dragoon. So this is a chick who is cosplaying Sonya Blade, and then we have a chick cosplaying Jade. You can tell just by looking at the two women that obviously their physiology, alright, is obviously different. It's not just simply a skinny chick and a skinny chick. So there we have that chick. Now this is our bikini GTA 5. I mean, look at some of them, yes, probably 3 of them are roughly the same body type. but the others all have slightly different representations of what they look like physiology, alright? Princess Leia, ladies and gentlemen, alright? And even that shows different physiology among even those women, their body types, so on and such forth. Now I want you to pay attention to these two women, alright? They're both cosplaying, and yet if you look at this chick, you can clearly see her ribs, so she is obviously skinnier than this chick. So once again, it just shows you even just a minute amount. And look at that, we even got an MK character, female, in the back as well, who is obviously, even her body type is different than the Sonya Blade being represented. Here's another example. Both of these chicks are cosplaying Tifa, and clearly you can tell just by their physiology, their body type, they're different, and it just shows you that within of itself, if you look at cosplay, regardless of the cosplay, that cosplay can tell you that yes, there is a majority of not only different women, but different physiology-based women that enjoy video games, comic books, anime, so much that they will dress up as their favorite characters or a character from maybe one of their favorite games. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video in some fashion or form, gamers, because clearly the proof is out there. I mean, I would even iterate that you could look at cosplay within of itself for any form of entertainment, and it completely, even not only destroys the ideology, parody or not, of these images, but you could take somebody's ideology like feminist frequency or any modern day follower of feminist frequency, and cosplay images destroy their argument. For example, for those that aren't really familiar, Anita Sarkeesian's basic argument is that young ladies will learn from video games of how they should dress, what they should look like, and yet here we have a diverse amount of different body types, and there was even more than that I could have shown you, that clearly women are proud of what they look like, and they don't give a shit if they dress like Tifa and some guy thinks they're unattractive, because they're doing it because they fucking enjoy it, and guys can go fuck themselves regardless if they think they are attractive or not. Same thing goes with a guy who cosplays, alright? The reverse roles here is exactly the same, alright? And remember, gamers, if you're not voicing your thoughts and concerns about the hypocrisy of retarded shit like this, you just might be a part of the motherfucking problem.